After 17 months of being away from New Zealand, it was hard to not get emotional as we flew over the spectacular Southern Alps and into what is arguably the most picturesque town in New Zealand, Queenstown.
Who's this? Good thing we've got a ute.
What's your fella's holiday? Yeah.
After spending 10 days in Clyde with our best friends Mike and Kerry, we were finally reunited with our daughter and grandchildren in Invercargill.
Open the door. Open the door. What's it? I don't know, what's happening?
Hey, buddy.
Good afternoon. We're currently heading west. Yes, west of Invercargill, where we're currently staying. We're now going out to what they call the Riviera of the South, which is a beautiful seaside town called Riverton. We actually used to live here, and some of our kids grew up for part of their life out this way. So we're heading here for a house sit, looking after a couple of pets, a dog named Harry and a cat. What's the cat's name? Can you remember?
It's come to me right now.
It's gone, but gorgeous looking cat too. So we're going to spend a couple of weeks out here. We've been laying pretty low for the last, we've been in New Zealand now for 7 weeks, coming up 8 weeks. We spent 7 weeks prior to this in Queensland with our kids, and we didn't film anything at all. We just spent quality time doing houses, spending time with our grandkids and our children, adult children. It's been great. This last month in Invercargill, I've been renovating some property that we have, doing some maintenance work and putting carpet in, painting, fixing spoutings, just doing all stuff that needed fixed up. But anyway, really looking forward to spending a couple of weeks out this way in Riverton, and Tracy's mum actually lives here, has done for many years, so it should be quite exciting that we're in town.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
And yeah, it'd be good to spend some quality time with Mum before we go back to Australia. Yeah, I've really been laying pretty low, but mostly just sort of organising, I think, this year's accommodation and stuff as far as ongoing future pet sits back in Queensland. So that takes a bit of effort to organise all of that. So we're feeling good about what we've got arranged, and now just going to enjoy the rest of our time here.
Yeah, awesome. So hopefully while we're out here we might go and get some mussels from the sea. They're quite abundant out here. We used to do that in the past. Our kids will have fond memories of living off mussels.
Oh, very fond, yes.
So it's a beautiful spot, so hopefully we can do it some justice and just show you a little bit about what Southland in New Zealand is really about, and I guess our home. Well, here we are, Riverton, and as you can see, beautiful ocean, beautiful day, 16 degrees. Over here we've got Invercargill. Beach goes all the way around. You can actually drive around there from here, but I wouldn't. You'd need a motorbike probably, four-wheeler. This is beautiful. People out here surfing. Even though it's 16 degrees, it's still a beautiful sunny day. And this is Harry. Hey, he's a good boy. Good boy. Lovely boxer. So we're looking after him for 2 weeks. Good morning and welcome. Tracy went out last night and to one of her friend's place, and her husband went out and got some mussels, so he graciously gave us quite a few mussels. So I'm just giving them a wee clean up here. We're going to steam them open and wrap some in bacon and bake them or cook them in the oven. They come out really nice. We'll show you the end result. So the process here is, because they're from the ocean, they've got sand and that in them. So normally what you do is you sit them in a bucket of cold water overnight, fresh water, and as they breathe, they spit the sand out, so you won't get sandy mussels or gritty. And I'm just cleaning up the barnacles off them. I don't know that this is necessary because we're actually going to steam them open. Got a pot going over there, colander, and we're just going to steam them open. As opposed to cook them. So we'll show you the end result. You can see they're just starting to open up. You see them opening up there? So that's what you want. You want them just starting to open up, and that way you can get the mussel out without it being cooked. So I'll turn that off now. And the good thing about this is if you ever come to Riverton, these are free. They're in the ocean. You're allowed 25 per person per day, person that's in the water, that is. And I mean, they're great. There's no excuse to starve, really. You got all this kaimoana, they call it, seafood, at your beck and call, and they're delicious. So we'll get these out. We'll get them shelled, opened up, and wrapped in bacon, and put them in the oven. Going to be awesome. So as you can see, they're all opened up and really easy now. Just peels off like that. They do have this little bearded piece in here that you can pull out. This here, so we don't want to be eating that. So I'm just going to give these a wee rinse off now that I've opened them. It won't need much because there's not like there's any grit or anything in it with being soaked in fresh water overnight. What I might do is just leave them in there so they can drain actually. That'd be ideal. Just let them drain. And just one thing, if you if the shower is really hard to open, that means it's probably dead. I wouldn't even bother once you've steamed them. I think there's, yeah, and there's also, like, if you're not sure about it, don't eat it. This one here's got a bit of a funny colour to it. I'm not sure what that is, whether it's disease or what it is. And it feels quite slimy, so I'm not going to eat that one. Yeah, it's come out really good. So the next little part of the process is getting some streaky bacon, and a sharp knife would help, but that's what I've got to work with right now. It's not that good. Anyway, and get the streaky bacon, I cut it in half. So we just have pieces about that length. Grab yourself a mussel. And just put it in the bacon, and roll it up. Get yourself a toothpick. Done. Perfect. Cook that little bad boy in the oven. Unbelievable. So now I've got all these bad boys all toothpicked up, so they won't fall apart. In they go. Here we go. How good do they look? Good job. So now that we've cooked these mussels wrapped in streaky bacon, I'm going to try one of these bad boys. How good does this look? Big shout out to Tracy's ex-workmate, Vanessa, and her partner, Ra, for supplying the kaimoana today. It's awesome. Gorgeous. You can hear in the background the sirens going off. It's one thing that when we lived here in Riverton, I always hated it because it meant one of two things. A, it's either fire. I'm not sure whether the short one's the fire, I think it is. And the long one is for sea rescue. So fire could mean car accident, could be a firehouse. And the other one, the sea rescue, is obviously someone in trouble with the boat. So yeah, it's haven't heard that for years. Hopefully everything's all right.